Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly. And Niners don't play Sunday. However, a lot of good things happen, man. Obviously, first place in the NFC West. Arizona Cardinals lose. That's always a good thing, man. So, got to be pumped up if you're a Niner fan. But I was watching a few games earlier, and I got to say this, man. Niners, they dodged a bullet. I'm just going to be real right now. I know we got rid of Arik Armstead earlier, cut him in the season, before the season started, and I know a lot of fans, man, a lot of Niner fans, they were pretty pissed off.
Never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you.
However, man, I think John Lynch, Kyle, they did a great job, man, because Arik Armstead, poor guy, I'm not here to bash him or nothing, but yeah, it looks like he's on his last leg, man. I think he's had 1 sack all season long. He went viral today for just looking lost out there against Caleb Williams, just falling, doing like a dog crawl. Yeah, I think he has like 4 solo tackles all season long. And the Niners, they had to make a tough decision. We were going to have a $28 million cap hit with Arik Armstead on the team. They offered him 1 year, $6 million. And Arik Armstead, he's a stand-up guy, but, he kind of said some things, man. He said it was an insult and all this stuff. But, I mean, it's the right price, man. It is the right price. $6 million, that's probably too much, He's probably, right now, he looks like a vet minimum guy, the way he's been looking out there for the Jaguars this year. And I'm being nice, man. If you look at Jaguars fans right now, the things that they're saying about Arik Armstead, man, they're really just going in on him because, yeah, he just does not look like that type of guy anymore, And I'll say this, man, we dodged a huge bullet because that would have been such a huge cap hit that we'd have taken. And, I think us saving money there, I think next year we still were in play to keep guys like Diamond Lenore, saving that much money. All that money's going to roll over till next year. But I'm going to say, Arik Armstead, you can't blame him, man. You can't blame him for taking the deal over there with Jacksonville. 3 years, $43.5 million. Oh, my gosh. That's such... Trent Baalke, man. Trent Baalke strikes again. We all know Trent Baalke, former GM of the 49ers. He's on his way out because this guy, he's doing exactly what he did with the 49ers, turned us into a crappy team after what Jim Harbaugh did. And then Scott McCollum, he freaking built that team and all these damn crappy ass draft picks, from AJ Jenkins, and just the list goes on and on of all these misses that we missed with Baalke. But you can't blame Armstead, for taking the money. Especially he said, the state tax. I can't blame him for that. The only thing I got upset was when he was kind of taking shots, like saying, "How could you offer me that? It's an insult to me." Dude, right? Again, he's worth probably worth $1.5 million the way he's playing. I think, like I said, 4 tackles all season long, dude. We're already in week 7, and yeah, he doesn't look good anymore. He doesn't look good anymore, and that's when we got Malik Collins, I was pumped up because he was younger, better pass rush ability, pretty solid against the run, and the dude's available. The dude's been available, Arik Armstead, the good thing this year about him, he hasn't really gotten hurt, but we know what happens to him, that he always misses time, he's dealing with that plantar, whatever it's called, plantar, I can't even say it, man, I'm not going to say it. He's dealing with that, his foot. So he misses games there all the time. And I don't know, man. I just feel that the Niners upgraded. I know Emmanuel Acho after was like, dude, this is such a big pickup. And it is. Collins has been great for us. I think he has 2.5 sacks. But he's getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and he's doing great against the run. And you get him for a fraction of the cost. So, I mean, I'll just keep it real, man. There are guys with big fat contracts from the Niners that we're going to be looking at come this next offseason, that we're going to have to make tough decisions, about, because, Bill Walsh, what he used to do was he used to get rid of players that were still playing great and he would cut them early, like 2 seasons before, you know, it was their time to go. It looks like John Lynch right now doing that what he did with Arik Armstead. He did it right at the right time, man. Right when that Enron stock was about to drop, he freaking did it, you know. And we saw it last year, you know. Armstead missed a lot of time last year. He was good, but nothing special. And it was the perfect time. It was the perfect time. So, I mean, I'll say it right now, man. I know Niner fans might get pissed off at me, but look who's on his last year of his contract next year, and he's a big fat cap hit. Deebo Samuel. Like, Deebo Samuel has such a big cap hit next year, and is it going to be worth it? I don't know. We'll have to decide these next, how many games we have left? 10. See how he produces, because right now it kind of does look like he doesn't have that separation that you want, you know, wide receiver. Still a badass receiver, you know. I still like Deebo, but those are the decisions the Niners are going to have to make. And seeing what happened with Armstead, they're like, okay, this one actually worked out. You know, Armstead's not out there balling out. He's pretty much, you know, he looks washed out there. And is it time after this season, you know, maybe Deebo Samuel might be next, you know. And you want to do it right on time, right when they about to fall, right when these wide receivers are about to fall, or any player. So that's just like a decision that this team's gonna have to make. But yeah, man, watching the game, I was like, dang, man, like Armstead looks cooked. And then I went on Twitter, and I guess the Jacksonville Jaguars fans have just had enough. Like, they've had absolutely enough of Armstead, calling him a fleece, taking all that money. But again, you can't blame them, because what if someone said, hey, out there, I need you to go play center. I know you're not good at it, but I'm giving you $15 million a year. Would you do it? Heck yeah, you would do it, man. You would do that in a heartbeat. So he took the money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, that's on the Jaguars. That's on them. That's on Trent Baalke for still thinking that he has a lot in the tank left, and you know, it backfired. We've done it a few times too. Like, we can't lie. We've got guys, big fat contracts that, you know, haven't produced. We got Leonard Floyd. It wasn't a crazy ass contract, but you know, he did get paid, you know, and he's kind of looking like he might be on the back end too, you know. I mean, what do we have? We have like two sacks, but I mean, that second sack he got, last week against, who was it? Was it the Cardinals? It was against someone, but the dude ran into him. So I mean, I was like, come on, dude, that wasn't really much. So I mean, we got to produce more, you know, but yeah, that was a crazy ass contract they gave him. And, you know, give me Collins, man. Give me Collins, a younger dude, guy with better pass rush ability, guy that's always available for you. And yeah, we have some tough decisions this offseason. But this one looks like it paid off, and hopefully, because we save that extra money, we could think about these young cats that we still need to re-sign. That been Niners and still entering their prime, you know, like Lenore, possibly Greenlaw, see how he does the last half of the season. So that's what I got, man. Let me know what you think, man. I know I saw that. I was watching the game. I had to talk about it, man, because, you know, Armstead was with us for a while, and sometimes, you know, you can't keep these guys forever. You just can't. So, all right, man. I'll talk to you next time.